Howdy there, darling. Today we're going to speak about the rug game, a Cult DAO community coin, and I'm going to show you why these ideas are nothing new. These ideas get rehashed, redone, it's the same thing. What they're doing is they're trying to get a use case, any use case, to try promote the buying of an asset, another asset. Now, it's not a scam, they're just experiments. They've been done before. And why this can even be conceived is because we're so early to crypto, we don't have too many use cases now, okay? So if you look at it, we have store of value, right? You got Bitcoin, you know? And memes are also a store of value. You store your fun and excitement, right? So you have Doge there. And you're gonna put Hex as a store of value as well. You got Litecoin, okay? You have another use case. You've got layer one smart contract blockchains. You've got Ethereum and the EVMs. You have Ethereum, you're going to have Pulse Chain. You've got Matic, you've got BNB. Okay, that's another use case for crypto, yeah? So you and then, what's your third one? You have DEXs, Decentralized Exchange, Uniswap and all the forks, right? So you're going to have Uniswap, you've got your SushiSwap, you're going to have PulseX, okay? What other use case for crypto are there, right? There's privacy, but no one really use it. Okay, it doesn't have too much of a chance of storing value in privacy, but people want to do privacy. They just don't want to store their value in it, right? So the use cases are very limited, okay? You know, there's gaming and there's metaverse, but nothing has really taken over for long enough. They're so new, man. It's only been like a year or two. So now you have an opportunity for people to think of ideas and throw them out and basically confuse new people to make them think that, oh, wow, something cool's happening here, when really it's just people being degenerates and speculating, okay? So, Cult DAO community, the rug game. So, ticker TRG, Russian roulette on the blockchain. That's all it is, okay? There's 10 coins. All coins have a 4% tax. So, here I have this. If you look in THERUGG, you know? So, you have each coin with just one letter to spell out the rug game. And then the tax, the 4% tax, will buy Cult and send it to treasury. That's one part, okay? So every 60 days, one of the contracts will rug, and it will be the one with the least amount of people. So they're basically culling the weak. And it will, with the remaining Ethereum in the pool, the liquidity pool, because everything's a pair, right? So you have the coin with ETH. So T, ETH. And then H with ETH. And then E with ETH, okay? It'll go and it will buy, it will buy TRG and then it will deposit it in a pool for stakers. So if this coin goes up and you see this, you might think, wow, something's going on. But anyone can just go market buy anything as a group of people. It doesn't really mean the fundamentals are strong. So I'm here to make this video to show you this is nothing new. These ideas get rehashed. And as I mentioned to you just now, we're still early to crypto. So people can consider these remotely viable, okay? In the future, the networks and applications of crypto will be more advanced, more complex, more established, where you're not going to get as many people willing to try this stuff. So, for example, right, look how powerful the network effect of Facebook and Instagram are, you know? If I, try to make you an offer, send it to your email, saying, hey, come and try this social media. It's cool and it's happening, right? In your mind, you'd be like, nah, can't be bothered, man. Nobody's on there already. You can't be bothered trying it and looking at it, right? It's just like YouTube with other videos, other video websites. Do you get the idea? Do you see how they're so established that now it's like, nah, you can't be bothered trying? That's eventually what these are going to be like. Eventually. When that starts happening, we know we're not early to crypto anymore. Okay, so look at this. So this is a game experiment, the rug game, right? It's where the creators, they want to use a use case to promote the coin, to promote Cult, TRG, right? And it's pretty honorable. They're trying something. And this, TRG would be fun in the bull market stage, but not enough crypto tourists are here now. So this is when everyone's fun and complacent and euphoric. That's probably when these types of games, everyone's just gonna go hard. They're like, hey, I made 300 grand in this cycle. Let me throw 5k here and 10k here. So that's when these things are more appropriate. Okay. So I mentioned here is that one day real dApps will be made to promote crypto asset prices. So you already know I love Chainlink because Chainlink's going to bring real world data, and entrepreneurs will be able to morph, mix, match, and combine all different pieces of real world data and make cool applications and really push the crypto industry forward. Entrepreneurs will do this. They don't exist yet, but one day it'll be done. It's exactly like what happened with Uber, right? Uber needed phones to first get fast enough, the internet to be fast enough. They needed like Apple to make it intuitive and easy to use, touchscreen, right? So that's what's coming in the future. So we're so early that this can even be, this can even be considered, right? So I mentioned here at the bottom, I'm not participating in the rug game. I'm just going to wait to rebuy Colt. So if you don't know, I bought Colt early before everyone else did. And it's funny, as I started to take profit, some influencers on YouTube started making videos like, Colt down, the next big thing, you're still early. I was like, Habibi, what do you mean you're still early, man? It's literally gone 100x in a freaking week. What do you mean early? It's gone up 32x versus Ethereum, like from where I bought in literally just like a few weeks. What do you mean still early? It was funny, nobody believed it, and then it's down 70% from that point, right? So I mentioned here, right? So I got in a Colt early. I gotta keep mentioning this because I gotta let you know as well. A lot of Colt community people and Zen and Hex, there's like everybody is. It's like everyone's on the same island, and there's 3 different tribes, and they're all trying to fight each other. I don't know why. I've got all of them, okay? And they all have different characteristics. Obviously, I think some are gonna moon, some aren't. But they're different, man. And it's just interesting, just to me, that their communities cross over. Like, those 3 communities. There's something about the combination of how things work with just the mechanics of how their communities form. Maybe they're outcasts, It's very interesting to think about. So, I've got the stats here for the rug game. Look, it's small. There might be degens that play it, right? You got like, oh wow, 4 million market cap, woohoo. Like, this is just a complete Russian roulette casino thing. It's nothing new. So I've made this video to show you, you are going to see people try new things. They're going to say, hey, got this mechanic, and then this buys and this burns. But they're all a form of closed circle Ponzi, okay? They're all a form of closed circle Ponzi. Why? They are not focusing on growing the pie. They are focusing on, hey, there's guys here with money. Let's move everyone here. And what happens is when everyone moves from A to B and their attention starts moving, right? You see this path? People watch this, right? People see this, hear it with people's eyes. They're looking and they're like, oh, look at coin B. Wow, it's got people moving in. Like, wow, there's some action going on here. But really, I'm here to tell you, no, the coin B stuff, the attention, the money, the network growth, it's coming from just coin A. You're within the same circle, okay? And some coins will take it a step further. They're like, ooh, coin B, what about coin C? Darling, let's go here, woohoo! And then you're like, oh my god, coin C's going up too. But with each movement, you have less energy. So big energy, you gotta do this a different color. So you have big energy, and then you have middle, and then it starts slowing down, and then here just becomes dots, right? And here's just like one dot. You see how we're not expanding the circle. You wanna find a coin community where you can see them actively shilling, to bring the circle bigger. We want to make this circle completely bigger. Okay, constantly. Are they catering to new people? You're going to have to decide that yourself because it's not so easy. You can't see this on the blockchain. Are they making TikTok? Are they making Instagram? Are they onboarding new people? Do you hear about them talking to friends, family, bringing them in? Right? That's what you have to think about. You can't think about, new cool circle Ponzi game because, yeah, you might get lucky and win, but the insiders know what's really up. That's the problem, okay? So the Colt DAO is probably the same guys behind it. And for Cult DAO, you have Ryoshi. He's the SHIB founder. And we're just going to quickly look. So, obviously, SHIB, this is why everyone pays attention, right? This is why I think Pulse Chain, Hex, and Pulse, you got to own all of them, right? Because look what happened here. Come learning, okay? I learned this. I'm just showing you. This is a great example. SHIB, I'm not even going to do it from down here. SHIB, from July 2020, it's up 191,000x against Ethereum. That's right. 1 ETH became 191,000 ETH, basically. All right? This is insane. Okay, I looked 191,000x on. This is just absolutely crazy. I just got to write this down so you appreciate this was a miracle. Okay, so, and the founder behind this is Ryoshi. So I'm going to quickly show you Mr. Ryoshi. He's got some weird, like Japanese art stuff. So, ooh, anonymous founder, mysterious. So, I still think what made SHIB go up was it was a planned, organized attack to make this thing shoot up and really try something. I really do think that. Because I still don't know how SHIB went from 1,000 to 10,000 holders immediately and then 100,000. This was like a complete miracle, okay? So maybe they just pushed the price so up and they started marketing that other people started coming and it was like self-fulfilling prophecy. Maybe that's what happened. But they needed the price to go up first. Right? Why would 10,000 people just straight away buy something? Because this move itself, this first candle here, right, 33x against Ethereum. Like if you do it from the low, look at this. It went up 200x against Ethereum. Like 20,800. Yes, 200x against Ethereum. Like something was fishy going on, okay? So Ryoshi's the founder. And now you have Cult. Cult from here. See, man, look how much it went up. Went up 100x versus Ethereum. And they were saying you're early. Come on, man. So, put this on regular. Cult from the top it's only 75%. If I want to buy something, I've already made myself this rule. 75% ain't cheap enough, man. 75% is not cheap enough. I want blood. So, at the very, very low of this was 82%. Man, I want something down here. I want 90%. I'm not going to bother. There's other opportunity out there. I don't need to stand in front of the train. Hey, it'll be great if this gets a round up for everyone. But, I'd feel better if we could get a bigger discount. And Cult has a different community. It's really like a mysterious coin, never really delivering on anything, always keeping the hype. So obviously Ryoshi, the guy behind it, he's very skilled at this master marketing stuff. He is. And if Cult is going to be a Cycle 1 coin, right, then we're going to have to take advantage of this somehow. Maybe this could be considered its first cycle, by the way. Maybe it's just going to be a Cycle 2 coin. So they've made the rug game now. If you want to take this seriously, you don't want to see something like the rug game. That's like, wow, you guys are running out of ideas, man. There's nothing revolutionary about this. But you got to pay attention, man. If people start buying this, you got to think to yourself, man, okay, if we don't like it, we don't agree with it, but if people do, well, you have to really get into the mindset of those people that do want to play in that. Now, they had another coin. This was like, okay, so what they do is Ryoshi makes some weird tweets, and he puts some weird messages on a blockchain, and then people like track it down, and they link it to something else. And you go further down the food chain, and someone makes like a 20-minute video showing what's going on, and eventually it leads to like a contract address, which is a coin, right? And that's what Okinami is. Okinami was that. It launched. Guess what I found out about it? Obviously, I found out about it here. Like, oh my god, Okinami, it's the next future finance. Did I touch it? No. Absolutely not. I was like, well, I don't care what you promised me. I'm not buying this trash. Okay, so this dropped 90%. Good move, right? This is 90% against USDC actually. Right, this is even Okinami ETH. But with these coins, this is when you want to get in. Now, the chances of me and you getting in here is literally next to zero. They're not going to tell us about what's going on if you get in here. See, you get your 50x. No one's going to tell us about that. In fact, we'll be lucky if we even get told here. Look at the box when I find out about stuff. Because I know, I'm finding out about it now. Of course, you're trying to trap me. So I never give in to these, ever. And I also knew, right, I'm like, oh, Ryoshi, maybe he does something. See, this is 60%. I wasn't stupid enough to buy it 60% dip. Not even 70%. Not even 80%. Right? Hasn't gone anywhere. So, this might be another experiment from Ryoshi. Right? They have weird stuff. There's no real use case. It's like, oh, keep up the mystery. And weird Japanese cult art name, and samurai. Woohoo! Like, look, man. There are people still holding SHIB who think it's going to $1. They dream about it for $1. So, that's the type of mindset you're getting into when you have to, try to conceive in your mind who is holding this and why. There is no reason why, man. It might be just simple as, look, it might be as simple as this guy Ryoshi made a coin that went up 200,000x against Ethereum, and his name packs a punch, right? So, yeah, and he's behind Cult, and maybe behind this Okinami. It's as simple as that. It literally might be. That's it. It doesn't get more complicated. So I'm not going to act now. I'm not going to touch anything now. I'm letting you know. These are my watch list. Top priority for the next bull market. So we're in 2023. I still don't even want to touch these. I don't even care if these go up a bit here and there, because the opportunity presented to me with Chainlink and Hex, the reward upside is so big from how far down they are. It is silly to go down the risk curve now. So going to here, these things will be stepping down the risk curve, right? So why I think these would be great as well is you get to participate in SHIB without buying SHIB. See, I don't care who you are, man. I'm not buying anything that went up 200,000x, okay? Not at all. I don't care what it does. I don't even care if SHIB goes up here. Woohoo, you made your 2 or 3x. All right, on your ETH. So, to me, that's not worth it. But I would consider any of these games, Rug Game or any new experiment they put in, Okinami and Cult, they're part of the same school, the same ecosystem. They are going down the risk curve. And if SHIB goes up, maybe they go up. And you're probably going to have to be looking at, realistically, I will only consider these in a year from now, 12 months. So, best case, December 2023. Towards Q1 of 2024, and I still want a good price. I'm not gonna pay up for anything. So I've shown you this. The games are nothing new. I'm showing you where my mind is at with these. I like them. I like these communities. People don't get them. Okay, there's big advantage. People don't get it. Even I'm making a joke of, ooh, mystery, ooh, Japanese art, ooh, unknown founder, ooh. Like, who cares, man? Who cares? Okay, so. But this is the secret formula you want. This is actually, surprise, surprise, better than these other obvious use cases you see. Oh my god, payment system. Oh my god, privacy. Believe it or not, the weak hands coming in, they want to buy stuff into the complete unknown, wild, make me imagine stuff. No one's going to get excited about, ooh, Monero. Ooh, payment system. Oh, we're going to take on PayPal. They're not exciting anymore. The narrative's dead. This mysterious, what's going on here, an investment cult thing, this is better. It's sad to say, right? But the fact that you just write question marks here, right? If you write question marks, watch, it's so mysterious now. What's going on? Oh my god, there's question marks. Ooh. Oh my god, Okinami, what does that mean, right? You might be laughing. This is what people want to see. They want to come in. It's like they want to lose money. They want to lose money. They've seen Bitcoin and Ethereum and other blue chips go up, and they want to participate. They didn't buy in the depression, and they didn't even buy in disbelief, because of course they don't believe. They start coming in the optimism phase, which is after we've broken the high. So optimism phase will be Bitcoin has cleared this part. Bitcoin has cleared 70k. Optimism, if you go read the Wall Street cheat sheet, it's when people say, this rally is real. This rally is real. Maybe we go like this, fake out, come back down, and then we start. And that's when optimism starts. Optimism starts exactly when you break it. You go, oh my god, this rally is real. Then you move into that thrill, euphoria, right? New paradigm and complacency, right? But look how late they are. This is where you want to get the blue chips or the depression phase, which is what we're doing. So, the rug game. I haven't touched it. I don't want to touch it. These games ain't nothing new. If you want to be degen and participate, you can. Just remember, you're missing out on some good other opportunity coins out there. I am going to reserve a spot in my portfolio for these, of course, but not yet. I want a run into the Bitcoin halvening, and then I want to see the first big crash after the Bitcoin halvening. Now, I don't know where it's going to be, so this is what I'm basically looking for. So, this is what happened, okay? This is in 2015, so this was the Bitcoin halvening. Bitcoin halvening was here, where it is, and then you had like a big crash. So I know it doesn't look much, but if you just do the percentage, 39%, right, for Bitcoin, and everything had gone very, very slow. So it was, Bitcoin halvening gear, if you really want these things. And with Bitcoin here, Bitcoin halvening, bang, okay? By the way, around this area, even though Bitcoin was rallying, the altcoin / BTC ratio, so the alt BTC ratios were collapsing at this time as Bitcoin was rising, So that's something you got to think about as well. Maybe you don't get a US dollar price crash. You're going to have to get the ETH or the BTC ratio crash of some of these coins. So we'll be watching. I want to get that crash. But before that, I think it's still too early. Right? I want to get in. Just think it's too early. I think I have a good finger on the pulse, okay? What people want to see is they want to see Bitcoin fight $30,000. I know it in my heart. People want to see Ethereum above 2,000, and they want to see Bitcoin above 30,000. They want to see this. They want to be told that we're not dead. Okay, that's what they want to see. Because we're still actually technically dead. Bitcoin 21,800 still technically dead. People want to see this zone get cleared. Please enter the 30 to 40K. That's what they want to see. People want to see this chart. They want to see like, oh my God, something can happen now. We're actually on track. That's what they want to see. That first crash, that's our chance to start going, okay, how are we going to participate for this 2025 type of euphoria speculation, right? So that's what we're looking for, friends. I'll catch you next time.